and 1962 in the East West gathering, 3 months old, and had the great fortune of meeting Baba many times, and Mandali being very close with him in very, very special and intimate occasions. And the last time was on Amrit's and Dara's wedding in December, when Baba gave the last darshan to his very close ones before he dropped the body. So these are very special times. Not everyone was invited for these very special times. So you can imagine what kind of family Meherkrupa grew up in. And I do advise anyone, go back to the stories. We have 3 Zooms where she told the stories, and they're so touching. This is the 4th and the last in a series. So Jai Baba, dear Meherkrupa, we're looking forward to this 4th Zoom of your Baba stories. Thank you. So everyone mute, please mute yourself. Please mute yourself, everyone. Thank you.
Jai Baba.
Meherkrupa. Jai Baba.
Avatar Meher Baba ki Jai. Loving Jai Baba to each one. And may Baba be with us throughout this journey, remembering him, once again enjoying his presence through these anecdotes. These anecdotes are not just for the information or just telling about self or parents, but we can learn something. It can motivate us. It can encourage us. It can teach us. It gives immense pleasure of Baba's intimacy and sahvas and love. So we'll just remember. And I'm really sorry if I have missed something. We have seen how my parents, my father V.R. Bade, mother S.V. Bade, they are from Pathardi, Ahmednagar district. Pathardi is a small town, and 1.5 or 2 hours journey from Ahmednagar, how they got the opportunities to serve Baba, how Baba allowed them to get served by them. And this all we saw. As you said yesterday, I heard the last session, what I had told and what is left just for that. So today I'll just first list out the points, because this is the last session and I don't want to miss anything important regarding my parents. So specifically, I'll just first list out the points, and I don't know whether if there is any repetition, you can please tell me. And today is 28th, and my father went to Baba 28th.
Oh, Baba.
And 28th November. So this is just 8th month of his merging in Baba, and by Baba's grace, he was given a great honor. Bhajan was done at Lower Mehrabad Mandali Hall, and his last rites rituals were done in Mehrabad. He had Baba's darshan, and he merged Baba by taking Baba's name, seeing Baba's photo. All that we saw in our first episode itself. So this was a great grace by Baba for him. So today is 28th only. So first of all, we'll see bhajan, how Baba ordered him to do the bhajans or start the center at his place. Then story about Garland. And then he was called by Baba to stay in Guru Prasad. Then my brother crying, that story. Then leaving politics, about that we'll see how he followed Baba's orders. And he was to go to become a judge, and what happened, that story. Then Baba used to call him one pillar, that story. Then Baba visited to Madhusudan's house, that time my father was with him, that story. Then bhajiya story, bhajiya, namkeen. It's a namkeen, that story. And that sahwas, 3 days sahwas story, how Baba gives money. Money was given by Baba. And that is a beautiful story. And as we have seen last time, he was had opportunity to provide papaya and oil. Equally, he also used to provide honey, pure honey, for Baba and this thing. And his experience at Sundarabai Hall, Mumbai, then my eldest sister's this thing, then how he was given opportunity by Baba to participate in job and silence and all that, different Baba activities and Baba's works, what work he tried to do or did for Baba, because Baba himself used to praise him a lot for his work. And we always tell all the good things. So once I asked my father, did ever Baba was angry with you? So that experience also we'll see. And how the Baba's treasure, he has got all the treasure with us. Baba's Nakshapa, which is mentioned in Delia Dellan's book, that also we'll see. So these are all first related to my father. One by one, we'll see to that. If I skip something or if it is a repetition, kindly let me know. If time permits, then how bath was given to Muhammad and all those things we'll see. I don't know if there is a back-to-back meeting today, and accordingly we'll go.
Yeah, there is a meeting. There's a Zoom meeting. Betty will have a singing Zoom at 12 EDT, which is almost 1 3/4 of an hour from now. But until then, you have time.
Timing, this is 10:15 for you. So next meeting for you is 12 o'clock?
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
So
we
1 hour
have
and 45 minutes.
Fine, fine. So wrap up. Fast, we'll go.
But don't go fast. Don't go fast because I'm sure you can be scheduled for another one.
Yeah, even
So don't go fast. Just
Yes.
take your time. Don't be pressured. I'm sure there can be another Zoom if we have not finished to tell the stories.
You want to hear all the stories. So
Yes, we want to hear all of them.
Right.
So just don't be pressured.
Yes.
Tell your story. We will finish today at 12, before 12, in 1 3/4. And then if you still have stories, then we'll schedule another Zoom.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, Angela also told me to tell about the pilgrimage, like the Baba places we are searching. I have searched in Jammu Kashmir and the other places, but then we'll have to do a separate this thing for that. So
No problem. No problem.
Yeah.
This is a place. The Zoom is a place exactly for that, to hear the Baba stories people have.
Loving Jai Baba to each and every of you. Anita ji, Vijay, Dina, I hope I have pronounced correctly. Everyone, each one of you. And Sushma Tipu, she is from Kashmir. Magipan, all of you, Jai Baba, wonderful host, Namo. I feel now, I don't feel that we are separate. Jai Baba, Vijay Baba, we are from one family. So we'll see that incident of Vajan. It so happened that once Baba and all the others were sitting, maybe Mehrazad or Mehrabad, all were sitting and everyone, this is an intimate gathering of few mandalis and others and nearby. As I told, my father always used to go to Baba because nearby place. So all were sitting and he was quietly sitting at back and he was just listening. Everyone was telling, I have done this, I have done that at my place. I did this program, that bhajan and all that. And suddenly Baba, because we don't have to tell him, he knows everything unless he asks. There is a beautiful story of Khurshid about this. We'll see sometime, somewhere I have to write that. So all of a sudden, Baba asked my father, why don't you start center bhajan at your place. So my father looks here and there. So Baba says, you only, you don't look here and there, because it's all going by gesture. He understood what Baba wanted to say, but he was seeing here and there whether it's for me or someone else. So he asked like this. Baba said, yes, you. So for bade, huh? So my father was an advocate, young, and he faced quite a lot problem initially at his place. People used to ridicule him, a young boy, so educated, so brilliant. He is after some Baba. So it was not an easy journey for him. So he says, Baba, if I start bhajan, who will come? Now, first his argument was, his excuse was, Baba, I don't know singing. So Baba says, don't worry about it. It is not required. Sing by heart. Don't worry about it. So his next excuse was, but if I start bhajan, who will come? And this is very important for all of us to know. Whether two or three or only one, as we were last time. So Baba says, don't worry about that. People may come, people may not come, they will come later gradually. And how it affected, I will see to it. But whenever and wherever you sit for my bhajan, I will be there, present. Such a great assurance, so much love, and such an eye-opening message for all of us. Whenever, wherever we attend Baba meeting, whether online, Zoom meeting, Google meeting, reading, bhajan, sharing, what for we have to go to? Not for she, he, me, or that. It's for Baba. Baba is coming there. If Baba would have been there in physical form, and if we would have known that Baba is visiting this and this place, will we miss that opportunity? Not at all. At least my father never missed any opportunity to see Baba. So this is a good message. See, these are the anecdotes through which Baba wants to learn us something, that we have to sing. We have not, if someone is conducting the program, we don't have to bother who's coming or how many are coming. It's for Baba we are doing. Baba is there. Those very lucky who will get benefited out of his presence and that program will be there. Naturally, we can't attend all the Zoom meetings you are holding, or the one before this, because I have to cook before that, or attend some other meeting in India. That's different part, but somewhere, some meeting. We just can't run here and there also. We have to be choosy also, where to attend. Now, so many online meetings. But we have to, and similar message Baba had given to Aspandayar Wesley. You might be knowing about him. He was a Premashram boy, and there are many interviews and videos about him. When he started Baba's center in Iran, and he went and met Baba next time, and he told the same problem, Baba center people are not coming. So Baba said, don't worry about that. He himself, Hodiyar, and one third name I forgot. So if three of you are there, I am present there. So similar message Baba had told my father, don't worry about it. I will be there. It's so wonderful that whenever and wherever you sit, I will be present. So we are 4 sisters and only one brother. When we lost my brother, and that was Saturday. And third day was Monday, because then my father started. It was Baba's order. So he started immediately Baba's bhajans on Mondays, every Monday, weekly. And 9 to after night, 9 o'clock, they will start, because it's a small place. Everyone will finish their work and then gather after dinner. And then they will go on 11, 12, 1 o'clock night, like that. So when he lost his only son, And immediately third day was Monday, bhajan day. Still he sat for the bhajan. That should be the dedication. But then, as Baba says, later he did so much. It's a different work, like in newspaper and fortnightly magazine he was running. And every week, Sunday, he used to get one Baba story published in a newspaper. And naturally, to publish it on Sunday, you have to work beforehand. Pre-preparation has to be there. And he had taken out special issues on Baba's birthday, Silence Day, 31st January. A book is there, compilation of all these articles. Many Baba lovers, Adi Kaka, Bad Natu, Khed, Khare, so many Baba lovers, old Baba lovers, they have written articles for what he was publishing. So his work for Baba was now multifold. Bhajans. He also arranged Baba films in those days, 70s. He arranged Baba film show in our place, town Pathardi. Adi Kaka had come, and Jack Small from America, American attorney Sri Jack Small, he had come. So, and bhajans, he used to take people to meet Baba, have Baba's darshan. And when Baba was not there, he special bus they used to do, and they used to go to Mehrabad. And he used to celebrate Baba's birthday. 24th February, the whole night there will be bhajan singing. So nice, so nice. The hall used to be full. And there will be loudspeaker the whole night and early morning. All people used to, the whole town is listening to Baba's bhajan, isn't it? Wonderful. And next day, 25th February, early morning, after Baba's birthday time, 5 o'clock, then from 6 or 7, prasad distribution used to start till night 9 o'clock, non-stop. From morning 6 to night 9, 25,000 to 35,000 people used to gather just to take Baba's darshan at our residence and take Baba's prasad. Every year he used to do different prasad. Halwa, some things. Once even honey was distributed as a prasad. Small prasad he will distribute to all the schools, primary schools, high schools, 3 high schools, all the colleges, all the staff of court, all the Panchayat Samiti, all government office, everyone used to come there. Long line used to be there. So finally, of his age and of my age, there is not a single person in that area who has not heard about Baba, had not taken Baba's prasad, and has not seen Baba's photo. He used to distribute Baba's lockets, photos, envelopes. So Baba used to praise him. See how much work he does for me. And Baba used to call his a pillar. One pillar tent, only one pillar. Alone he is doing. He never accepted any money from anyone. All out of his own pocket. All expenses he will do himself. He will not accept any contributions, not gathering money, nothing. So this is how, when we do, Baba told him to start. And he followed Baba's orders in an adverse situation. But the final effect was later this. And not for in his praise or something, I'm telling the effect, latter effect. So when we do, at his instructions, he takes care. So even now, the students of my mother and father, even if they are spread now everywhere, Bombay, someone is police commissioner, someone is conductor, bus driver, someone is teacher, someone is high school. They remember, oh, childhood days we used to go there every year for Baba's prasad. They still remember now at the age of 60 and all that. So this is Baba's work, unselflessly, and he never used to tell. But later, Mandli used to be very curious. all in Meras had to know how the birthday was celebrated, what was the prasad there. And there is mention about this in family letters also. Now coming to another incident of garland. It so happened that there was some Savas program or Darshan program. There's a difference, Savas program and Darshan program. So Baba was, many put garland to Baba, and Baba had a nice blue coat. Someone from West only had prepared for Baba. And perhaps you might be knowing this story. And the flower might be wet, and there was a stain on the coat. So Baba asked Yerech, remove this garland. See, I have only one coat that is also spoiled. My father listens to this. And sometimes that honeybee wants a sting to Baba, honeybee sting was there. So what he thinks that I will buy such a garland for Baba that it will not trouble him. I want to garland him, but it should be best, unique, very light. It will not spoil his clothes. There will not be honeybee. It will not be heavy for. It's not easy thing. When we see Baba's photo full of garland, see, to carry that load all the time just for the love of his lovers, was doing that. So he thinks that I will buy such a garland that will be pleasant for him, very lightweight and soft. So it was in Pune, Guru Prasad. So he goes in search of a garland. My father, those days, there were not so many shops and so many decoration articles that those days. He goes from shop to shop, shop to shop. Many hours he spent, but he is not happy. He is not happy with any garland. He was not of his choice as he wanted. So far, but he is with tirelessly he was going on searching. Finally, he reaches to bus stand, Pune bus stand, and there out of the bus stand, a ordinary, very poor person was selling some garlands on a bicycle, like hawker. So some garlands were hanged to his bicycle handle. And on bicycle, he was selling the garlands. It was not a shop. But that garland was very beautiful. He liked it very much. It was like silky, very soft one, very light, very small one, no thread, all over silk. So very nice. He liked it very much. So he asked the price and he says only 25 paise. It is called charana. Those days there we had an ana system. Only 25 paisa. Paisa, that means 1/4 of 1 rupee. So he says, none, no matter. He purchases it. It was a very cheap thing, but he liked it. It was nice to his satisfaction. He goes and garlands Baba. He puts it on Baba. Now it so happens during this darshan program, or they used to sit so many with the Baba, garland, if it is a big pile, the garlands used to be taken out and kept aside. So when there was a big pile, the garlands were removed by Erich uncle and kept by Baba's side. So Baba started gesturing to Erich Kaka. Take out garland and put him in again. So Erich Kaka started showing him beautiful, very huge one, very costly one, nice garlands. Erich Kaka used to pick up and show Baba. And Baba used to say, not that. And Baba used to show. So after doing 3-4 times, finally something clicked to Erich uncle's mind. And he picks up the garland which my father had put on to Baba. And Baba is very... Baba says, yes, that garland, you put it on again. And Baba wears that garland put by him again and keeps it till the end. And with the garland, only Baba goes out. There is one photo also of that. So, and one more time also, it so happened, a tailor from Pathardi stitched a garland. We used to, in India, we used to put the plates of hair, and we used to tie a ribbon to it. And then that ribbon we used to, small cloth, lengthy, narrow cloth, we used to call that ribbon, with which hair were bind, tied up. So he made a beautiful garland out of those ribbons. So every ribbon has to be given a flower shape, and then small shiny twinkles on that. And that tailor made a beautiful garland out of it. And it was my eldest sister's birthday, 2nd May. Always Guru Prasad. She had so many opportunities to celebrate her birthday with Baba. So many birthdays in Guru Prasad. My eldest sister, Meheranjali. So my father asked him for money, but that tailor says, no, it's for God. I will not take money. He has also made it so much by heart and with so much love. He was a Muslim person, but he made it with love. And my sister put it to Baba. That also Baba kept till the end. He never removed that garland. So it happened 3-4 times that when my father or my sister used to put a garland, Baba used to keep it till the program is over, or even after that, never removed it, never allowed to remove it. This is love responding love.
These
When
stories are so touching.
yeah.
They're touching deep to the heart and make me tears come to the eyes. Yeah, so beautiful. Thank you.
It's his love. So another is Baba asked him to come and stay, my father, in Guru Prasad. But how he asked, see, for darshan he used to go. Whenever Baba was in Guru Prasad, every Sunday he will catch a bus from Pathardi, come to Pune and go take darshan and go back. But once Baba asked him, my father, can you come and stay with me in Guru Prasad? See Baba's ways. So my father is very happy. He says, yes, yes, certainly, why not? So Baba, so caring like a father or a head of the family, immediately Baba asked, but what about your family members? So can they manage without you? So my father says, yeah, they can manage. Baba says, no, first go. Make the arrangements in your absence for them, because it's a small place. Those were not so safe days, dacoity and theft, and alone with a lady with the small kids. So necessities to be provided, milk and all. So he says, okay, that neighbor is a very good person and they will take care. They had very good relations with all. So Baba has make the arrangement for your family. Then Baba gives him a date. So and so date, come here and stay for 15 days. But you have to go back after 15 days. He's very happy. Oh, that's a lottery. So he goes back, does all the arrangements and goes to stay with Baba in Guru Prasad. And then he tells all those things that he says, I don't remember much about the talks and all that, because we had we were so happy. In his company itself was a boom for us, an important thing. And he also had the opportunity to play cards with Baba. And he says he never knew, he was not a player. And they, in our area, it is banned playing cards, not taken a good thing. But with Baba, he played and he was not knowing how to play. So he was always the one who will lose. But he says, whether on the lose side or winning side, my attention was not in playing, but my attention was to the last point. Whether won or lost, I always used to rub my nose in front of Baba's feet. So that chance, he says, and Baba allowed him to do that. Whether winning party or losing party, he always rubbed his nose in front of Baba. And that's how it was. So, but lunchtime, he used to go out and have his own lunch. But one day, he was about to leave, and then Before that only, Baba calls Pendu Kaka. Baba calls Pindu Kaka, and Baba tells Pindu Kaka, today, tell Bade not to go out for food, for lunch, and stay here for lunch and feed him well. So nice. So Pendu Kaka, my father was about to descend the staircase and he comes running. But I don't go for lunch out today. Baba has told you to take lunch here only. So he was happy. In Guru Prasad, that veranda was there, big veranda. So they all used to sit in that big veranda, down on the floor only to eat. And he says he also sat with them happily. And they had that day fried bananas. But from distance, that banana looks like a fish. And my father and we all are strictly vegetarian, not even eggs, and for generations. And this that as it is also whoever our Vithoba follows, no Varkari it is called. They don't take non-veg. And our caste also, we don't take non-veg. So, but we should not take pride. This I learned after many years, means recently we are strictly vegetarian. It's also not good to take pride on these things. So he was strictly vegetarian. So after seeing that, he is little bit worried about that. But he will not say no because it's Baba's prasad to be taken, anything Baba given. But knowing his hesitation, somehow, or Pendu Kaka might have read his mind, and Pendu Kaka told him, but hey, don't worry, it's not machli, ye tala hua banana hai. It's a fried banana. So he has nicely their lunch given by Baba, such a good fortune, I think. And one more incident he told us, because they were followers of initially of Vithoba Varkari, so they used to have fast, that Ashadi Ekadashi and Kartiki Ekadashi twice in a year, twice. So, but it so happens some other time. This Guru Prasad story is over. There is again another thing, but as this has come to mind, so it was some Ashadi or Kartike Ekadasi, much fast day. My father just fast he used to do. But on that day, purposely, Baba gave him to eat something. It was halwa or something like that. But without any hesitation that it is my fast, I will do it afterwards or I will not eat. Immediately he took it and had it, whatever had given by Baba. And since then, he never did any fast. I asked him once, are you not doing or how you stopped? Then he told that once on first day Baba gave, so I took it as Baba's order. I shouldn't have attachment for doing fast also. That also creates
Amazing.
bindings, impressions. So from that day onwards, this is without telling of Baba. And how he told, one incident happened. So he told me this, specifically me. It so happened, Miss, I was going to college, means quite afterwards, Baba had dropped his body. As I said, we often used to go and meet Mandali and trust office. So once with my father was also there. Sorry. And we had gone to trust office and to meet Manimai, Erech Kaka and all that. And Erech Kaka ordered tea. And he offered it to me. And I had never tasted tea. I was not having tea. For 25 years of my age, I had never tasted. So when it was offered, I naturally I said that I don't take tea. And I didn't took it. It was so simple occasion. But see, there my father didn't say anything. But after coming out of the trust office, when we were on our way, he said, you should have accepted tea offered by Girish Kaka.
Why didn't you have tea? Why don't you drink tea?
No, our place, our family, they don't give tea to the kids. They don't give tea to kids. It's not supposed good. So we were
Ah,
having. I had not even tested.
you were a
But
kid.
after,
Mhm.
yeah, so I didn't thought, and we also take pride. Oh, I don't take tea. Nah. So somehow, so I didn't accept. But after coming from there, I was college going student that time. I think I had even done my graduation and I was doing master's degree. That time, my father told me this incident of Baba offering him something on a fast day. So next day time when it was offered, I took it and I started. Now I am pakka tea drinker. Before session, after session. My father never used to tell anything about him. Experiences he never told. There are inner experiences he has. And this incident, I had to be after him pestering. I told him, now you are such a advanced age. With you, it will go. We get the pleasure of Baba's company. That's why you tell. And so I used to ask, and so he has told some. One of them, I will tell the Sundarabai Hall. One incident once he told when it was a bhajan at our place in Mumbai, Kandivli. That I'll say, tell later, or I'll tell immediately. I think as we are talking about it, it so happened all the gatherings. My father used to be a volunteer. But it so happened that a program was arranged for Baba's Darshan program in Mumbai at Sundarabai Hall. Sundarabai Hall is near Marine Drive, New Marine Lines. Sundarabai Hall is there. Now exhibitions are happening there, cloth exhibition, something. So the program was arranged in that hall. And as it was by Mumbai people, so my father hadn't any duty and he was sitting quietly in front of Baba and looking constantly at Baba. When he was doing this, all of a sudden, what he sees, he says, a golden lotus around Baba. All beautiful. He says, Baba is so beautiful. He used to see as Baba constantly. And all of a sudden, when he saw all golden lotus, it is taken as auspicious, actually. So, but he hadn't anything in the mind. But when he saw those flowers, it was so beautiful, he said. All golden flowers around and behind Baba like this. So, his attention goes to those lotus. From Baba, now he's seeing those flowers. So immediately Baba did this. Don't see at that flower, see at me. This program or other program, he saw angels. When Baba was sitting and he saw either this program only after that or some other program, I have forgotten, sorry. But then Baba was sitting and he saw all the angels, beautiful angels around Baba. And that time also it so happens, so his attention goes there. Baba immediately, see how it's so full. Hall is full of people. No one else knows what's going on between Baba and him. He only knows that Baba is telling him, and Baba knows what he is seeing and what he has got the sight. This is the only experience once only he told. Other he never told us, but he had very good fortune that early days, in between some days, Baba used to give opportunity to share his work. Sometimes Shirin Mai said, sometimes lovers used to say, at Baba's wish and will. So sometimes for particular people, sometimes for particular region, Baba will give different orders to do job. For so many times, do job 1 lakh times, 100 times, 500 times, something. He had made those, what you see, the beads, no, mala. mala with the beads long for the jap. So whatever the count accordingly, I have even seen those malas. I used to use them. That so he has done a long jap, which was told to him by Baba. Jap, and only that period. Otherwise, constantly his Meher Baba, while eating, drinking, going, uttabas, while sitting, getting up, anytime he used to tell. But that period when Baba told them to do this many times job, he was fortunate to have that order from Baba. So he had made those mala beads to do the job. Also, he was told to participate in a silence. They were told to keep silence sometime before this silence, and sometime with silence fast was told to be done, and also only fast also once the order, I don't remember the years and how many days it was, but different times he had told me, and Baba had given this order of fast also, not only to him but a group of people to fast so many days, and only one liquid in a day, 24 hours fast for so many days with only one thin tea or something it was permitted. So all these good, it was his good fortune that he participated all these activities given by Baba. But there was never pride about it, never propaganda about it, or he never used to tell that I have participated, Baba had included me in that group and all that. Never. I have seen that he had preserved that mala for till the end, which he did the job. Then there is one beautiful incident. It's a great teaching for us, I say. It was his, I have told you he was an advocate, but before that, he did lots, so many things for his place, Pathardi. For poor people who come from the villages, there was no education facility. They had to come to the town, and there was no place to stay and have food. So he made one boarding hostel for all these poor people. A boarding hostel was prepared. It is still there, working still in Pathardi. So boarding hostel was made by him. He opened one high school, opened one college, but he never took any position or any benefit from any of these institutions. So much work he has done, that what we call a social work or selfless service. So he was very popular in that area. They all, and he was very brilliant. They all honored him. He can make out the way from all these formalities and laws and government regulations, which is coming in the way of forming a college. I remember those days also. So he was very popular. So Congress gave him MLA ticket, member of Legislative Assembly. It is supposed to be a very higher honor. Now people are doing so much to get that MLA ticket. Those who are Indians, Anitaji and Sushmaji, Mitul and all that, they can imagine MLA ticket getting is a very, and without asking, Congress had given him MLA's ticket to fight the election, and 100% he would have been elected. It was a sure seat for them. But by this time, this is sorry, I have gone little back. This is a incident of his young age. That time he had already was in Baba's fold, and he knew Baba has always told to be away from politics. You will not believe. He gave it back. MLA's ticket, he gave it back to Congress and told that I don't want to fight election. I am quitting politics. When he was highest, very, very popular, all were regarding his word. Every common man, all rich people, all businessmen, all intellectual, all class were honoring him. That time he forgave that, and he never again looked back to politics. though he knew very well. Even later now, 10 years back, or 5 years, 15 years back, what he predicted is happening now in India. He had great predictions. So he never, then he, because he came in Baba's fold and because Baba has told to be away from politics, he sacrificed, he never again looked back and he didn't fight for that. He continued his services, selfless. So that's what, and I don't remember if I have told that he was going for a judge interview. Had I told it? So he was an advocate. He was very intelligent. So he decides to go for an interview of a judge because judges used to get advice from him. So he thinks that I will, at a young age, anyone will like to get a good career, good money. So, but the judge interview was in Pune. So from Pathardi, he has to come to Ahmednagar, and from Ahmednagar, he has to catch a bus for Pune. And as was his habit to see Baba anytime coming and going from Ahmednagar, he goes and asks Adi Kaka if he can see Baba and take Baba's darshan. So Adi Kaka takes him to Baba. He gets Baba's darshan and about to leave. He will not never tell that Baba this is this, or never ask Baba what is this, or never demand anything from Baba. He had full conviction that Baba knows everything. So he didn't ask. But Adi Kaka tells Baba, Baba, Bade is going for the interview of a judge. That's all. Baba says, don't leave Pathardi. You will not believe, young age, so many dreams, so many expectations, a full family to feed, look after his family, his parents also. He even didn't go to Pune. From there, Ahmednagar, he returned back to Pathardi. This is implicit obedience. He didn't question. He didn't say, okay, I'll just, Baba has not told to not to go to Pune or not to appear for interview. Let me try, I'll just take the interview. Let them say, no. No excuses. Implicit obedience. Then and there, immediately he went back to Pathardi and he never left Pathardi. Never he left Pathardi. Only now, just maybe when my posting was in Ahmedabad, 2006 or 2010 or 12, when 90 years he was old, my mother was bedridden, he was also not well. At that time, my eldest sister forced them and gave their house to someone, and forcibly she brought them in her care. And I also used to bring them here with me to stay. But that it was always pricking in his mind that I should not have left Pathar. Very latter age, when he was bedridden, he was not able to do anything. Only two of them on the hill, what they will do. So, and when they were totally disabled and helpless, that time my sister brought them at the age of 90s.
To where?
Then
What's
they were brought to Pune, and then they will be with us for some time. They will
So
be
your
with
sister was living in Pune?
yeah,
Yes.
she was in Pune,
Okay.
eldest one. And I was posted at that time in Ahmedabad, Gujarat. And before that, my mother had a paralysis. And 3 months they were with us in Mumbai, Kandivali.
Yeah.
And it was such a bad that the doctor had left all the hopes. There were no hopes. But within 3 months, my mother on her own, by walking, she went to Samadhi. Everyone was surprised. She was recovered so fast only by Baba's grace. She had complete right side had gone. Even stools passing was impossible. It was to be done manually. Such was, and doctor had told no hopes. And she recovered. Within 3 months, she was with us in Mumbai. But they insisted to go back. But my father, Baba has told. So they went back to Pathardi, and only two of them used to manage. But this happened in my absence, and my father, even till the end, he was so much sad for this thing that they had to leave the house. It happened later when again my mother fell down and the situation was very serious. No one was to look after them. And she did with good intention. She said that period is over. Now lifelong you have followed Baba's order. Now you didn't go for judge interview and it is good. Suppose if he would have been judge, he would have given so many sentences, so many results, and so many imprisonments or death sentence. So he's saved by Baba from accumulating all those sanskaras. So her argument was different, but he was literally following. Even for court cases, if he had to go to Ahmednagar, he will go in the morning, return in the night, and again next day also he will travel all the way to. But he never left Pathadi. So far it was in his charge. He was able to do that. He never left Pathadi. And
Amazing.
and bhajans and Monday bhajans, he obeyed Baba's orders.
Amazing.
And once it so happens, there was one eye is on watch. So I will be selective now. So there was a sorry. There was a Sahavas program, Darshan Sahavas program for 3 days. Back again, we are going back. So, Rangole Kaka, you know Rangole Kaka? Rangole Kaka was secretary of Ahmednagar Center. He was unmarried at Baba's instructions. He was giving he was working for ST, state transportation. Whole his salary he was giving to Baba's trust. He was staying in trust compound only, Rangole Kaka. And so he wrote to Baba, Rangole, Bhagirath Mama, Bhagirath Tiwari, Adi Kaka. These were all my father's friends. So they immediately used to give all the news to my father about Baba. So immediately he wrote a postcard. Those were the days of postcard. That 3 days Savas is there and grab the opportunity. My father gets the invitation news that darshan is allowed. So he never used to miss a free opportunity. He used to grab up Baba's darshan, whether Savas, darshan, whatever way. So what he does, just simple bag used to be there in India, a simple bag. He keeps his 2 clothes in that, keeps it ready, but he hadn't money. He hadn't money even to travel to Pune or Ahmednagar, wherever it was. So he was worried. Now, how can I go? How can I go? Bag is ready, kept there by the side of wall, and daily used to see bag and think about Baba. Oh, how can I go? But he will never ask. No money lending and not taking from anyone and all that. He never took. First day went, couldn't. Second day gone. Only 3 days. Now he's so, what Baba says, now intense longing from deep of your heart. Now it is there. He is so sad. Oh, 3 days, and just because I don't have money, I can't go and take the opportunity and Baba's darshan. He was very sad in his heart. And a person comes, a client comes, and he wants to give a notice urgently. So he does that notice work, immediately gets the money, whatever he has given, takes the last bus was to leave, immediately gets into the bus, goes and reaches and take the Baba's darshan and reaches there. So when he used to tell, no, with all the minutest details, now darshan is over and he is about to leave. And he hadn't money. Whatever has come, he came with that. He didn't keep anything in the house also for household. But Baba is all-knowing. So what Baba does, not in front of all. See how he also regards your self-esteem and all those things. And after everyone has left, Baba sends Adi, go and call Bade back. So he is called back. And then Baba gives some 100 rupees or what, I don't remember, maybe 100 rupees. And Baba asks Adi, give 100 rupees to Bade. Or Baba gives him Baba himself gives him. Baba takes 100 rupees from Adi, give me 100. I want to give to Bade. Oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot to put it on. 1 second. I'm so sorry. Usually I put it on aeroplane mode. I forgot today. So Baba gives those 100 rupees to my father. And he's hesitant. So Adi Kaka says, Baba de re. Baba says that, take it as my prasad. Baba wants to give, Baba is giving. You must honor Baba's request. And he takes it. So Baba says, whenever you have, see how he honors, he should not feel that, oh, he is giving alms and I'm taking. So what Baba says, when you have sufficient money, you can return it to me. So he finally agrees and takes it from Baba. But my father says, when this was given by Baba, then onwards, he started getting money. And there was never shortage, may not be ample of, but it was sufficient always. And when there was time for the latter marriages of all the four of us, my mother used to sometimes be worried. 4 daughters in India, it's very difficult. There was a dowry system, and you have to make so many expenses. And so she used to worry how it will happen. And he used to tell you, don't worry. My Meher Prabhu is there. He will take care of everything. So he was so confident. He never tried to get more. And it really happened so. That time only he got a big case. The farmers who have lost their land in a dam. And they were not given sufficient money. And then he did fight that big case. It was famous all over Maharashtra. And he fixed by the calculation equation. Whatever he has fixed at that time, even still government is following that formula only. They did own that case, and all the farmers were so much benefited. 150 farmers were there, and there were other lawyers to help him to make all the formalities of case and paperwork and all that. And happily, all the farmers said that we had never thought that we will get so much. Whatever we have got is beyond our expectation. So happily on our own, we are giving you this much amount. And they gave that amount. He was so happy. And it was kept in bank, and it took care of all the marriages. And he told my mother, see, I had told you that Baba is there. He will take care. So now this money which Baba has given, 100 rupees. So it is always in his mind to return it. After some days, he got some money, and he thought that now Baba's money to be returned. Oh, how can I return only 100 rupees now after so many months? I should give more amount. So 500, I think that those days it is also too much for India. So he takes those 500 rupees and goes to Baba and gives to Adi Kaka Baba's money. I want to return. So Adi Kaka, they can never take decision on their own. Mandalis, every minutest thing they will, with the Baba's permission. So it was given to Baba. Baba said, what is this? Baba, you have what money? I don't remember. I had not given. I don't remember. I had given. Baba says. So he says you had given money, and now I am. How much I had given? 100. And then why you are returning 500? So Baba says, don't give. So much love, he says. Baba says, don't give. This is for your kids from me for taking some sweets for them.
No, I didn't understand. Please. He returns, and what does Baba say? I didn't get
Baba
it.
didn't accept.
Okay.
Baba didn't accept. And Baba tells him, don't give this. Take this money. And when you go home, out of some money amount, not all, out of this money, you buy some sweets for your kids. It is from me for your kids.
Sweet.
So we have also been, as see in India, elderly people, grandfather, grandmother, they will always give small amount to the kids for the sweets, chocolates, toffees, biscuits, something like that. So he has given us that. And so when he goes to the bus stand, he buys cookies and chocolates. And there was a tin box for that. And he buys all that for us and brings it home, and we all had it. But those tin boxes also he never throw away. Till I remember till 87, I got married. And even after in 95 also I had seen, till the last, he preserved those tin boxes also. Baba's everything is valuable for him. My mother used to keep all the threads and sewing material in that. I remember those tin boxes, 2 boxes. So it was a wonderful this thing from Baba.
So he gave you prasad to all the children
Yeah.
from the great grandfather.
Ah, Baba did
Beautiful.
accept that money, and in return, he did this. So, yeah, I'll tell one important thing before all the other things. I'll just jump. That Nakshapa, I told Baba's all the things were so very important for him. He will preserve it more than his own life.
What is
Whenever Baba
Nakshaba? What is
Yeah,
Nakshaba?
yeah, Nakshapa. Whenever Baba used to mm, get up from his chair, he immediately used to go and collect Baba's hair. Hair falling. So when Baba is leaning like this on the chair, the hairs will be sticking to that cushion. So he will go and grab those hairs. We have collected and kept safely. I have some with me now. Uh, then, whenever Baba goes forward, he will gather the earth below Baba's foot, and he has kept it. A stone which is touched by Baba's foot, he has kept that also. He was taken to Meherkrupa Hill by Baba along with the group. He was in, we know all that Baba had taken the group on the Malonash Hill, Meherkrupa Hill. So he was also in that group. And Baba had told that afterwards coming to the hill will also be difficult for you. It will not be allowed. So in my presence, pick up the stone from this hill and take. So he had picked up the stone. He has preserved in a glass bottle. And another stone I have brought. It is here. Someday I will show all that treasure of Baba in this thing I have got. So that treasure. Then earth and flowers on Baba's body at the last time, 69. That also he has gathered.
Wow.
Then the flowers and garlands, in one garland is full. The garland over by Baba he has preserved. And the flowers of Baba's garland and stone and earth, all this. Then he was given, because Mandli knew he is preserving all these things more than his own life. So they gave him Baba's sadra, Baba's shirt. It is still there. And he when he thought that now it will become yellowish, so better, it is white, so better we wash it. I still remember because I had helped him washing that shirt. How he washed. He took a water in a bucket, 2 buckets. With the Lux, we had those days bathing soap Lux. So with that, that was applied and it was washed in a bucket, from this bucket to that bucket, and it was not washed outside the bucket or open. And after washing the shirt, that water also he didn't throw. After washing Baba's shirt, that water also he didn't throw. That water, all the water, he filled in different glass bottles. So water of Baba's shirt, after washing Baba's shirt, that water also he didn't throw, and it was filled in a glass bottles and kept. I had help for all this process, so I remember it very well. Eventually, that water evaporated from the bottles, but that so much he was preserving Baba's things. And then the wooden plank, we call it part, on which we stand and take bath. Baba used to take like that. So that wooden plank on which Baba used to stand and take bath, that is also there, given to
Wow.
him.
Wow.
Yeah. And then you might have seen Baba's hand like this in Mehrazad.
Yeah.
So that is also there. Then Baba's feet,
Feet. Mhm.
that is also there. And the most
Wow.
important is Baba's Nakshapa, footprints.
Oh,
The story behind it, you all might be knowing. It is nicely elaborated by Delia Dillon in her book, uh, Love So Amazing. A book, Love So Amazing. Delia Dillon says, for 9 months, she was having correspondence with Manimai to take the permission to take the footprints of Baba when he comes to USA. So when Baba went to USA, his footprints were taken on plaster of Paris and it was preserved. But they could make only three. So Delia Dillon says in that book, Love So Amazing, that I know one is in Dehradun, Shatrughna's house. Not Shatrughna, the other lady. One is in, I think, Mehrabad Museum. There she says, I don't know where is the third one. And that third one is with me now here.
wow.
My house, I don't know when and how I can show you. It is there.
Wow.
It was given by Adi Kaka because when it arrived to Adi Kaka, and Adi Kaka gave that one pair to my father because it is made of plaster of Paris, very delicate.
Yes.
You have to preserve it more than your own life.
Yeah.
And they had full confidence that my father will take care of that. So they gave it to him. And now it is with me. But when all the lifetime I hadn't house, and because banker's job every 3 years we have to go from places to places all over India and all that. But now finally when I was retiring last day, Baba gave this house our own, and we made the nice showcase to keep Baba's things. So when I went to my sister's place, my father was there, and my father wanted to give that Baba's bath plank to me, but wooden. But my sister, very cunningly, she didn't want to part with it. She thinks that when she gets retired, how can she preserve this very delicate place? My father was saying no, and she told me, you take this nakshapa. She didn't know that it is so precious. There are only 3 in the whole world. And out of that, that pair is now. And when it was brought, it was so pure white. In my childhood, I was going to school. I still remember, you might be knowing, Namo, we say, na, Padma means lotus, Shankha, Padma, Shankha, all these good signs they say. Those were very apparently visible on Baba's footprints. Can you believe that?
Mm.
I have seen Shankha, Chakra, Gada, Padma. how to say it in English. I'm so sorry. Someone can write if Mr.
It's
Vijay is
it's
there.
it is. You mean it is signs? It is pictures on the nakshaba.
Yeah. See, now we have these lines, right?
Yes, yes.
Likewise, the shape of lotus will appear with the lines.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
And then Padma means that. Shankha, what we'll call Shankha, no?
Shankar is
They blow.
is
Yeah,
Mahesh.
yeah, they blow.
Mahesh.
Shell something, shell like Shankha.
Okay.
Gada means that Hanumanji's Gada, na? What it is called. So these are signs were very visible. Now it's little black and I don't know how to preserve and make it white without damaging it. But then
Conch.
these are the
Conch.
things.
K-O-N-C-H, conch. Shankha is conch. K-O-N-C-h, conch. Shankha.
Conch. Conch.
Ah,
Conch.
thank
Yeah,
you,
it's a shell.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
it's a shell that you make noise. You make noise with. Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah. So that is, it was all visible there that time on that Nakshapa. So when it was given to me, my father was reluctant, but what I did, wrapped in cloth, and then one plastic box. In that I kept it, and all the time in the car we were traveling from Pune to Bombay, and very delicately, nicely I brought it and safeguarded. Even okay, that I'll tell later. One more I came to my mind, but we'll keep it later. So then the day I brought it, whole night my father couldn't sleep. Can you imagine? When it was given to me, early morning 5 o'clock, he calls me. First check whether it is safe. I said, Dada, I have brought it very safely. You know, I'll safeguard it. No. I have not slept the whole night. First go and check if it is safe and intact. I said, okay, hold on the line. I will go and see. And I had kept it nicely. It is still kept it nicely by His grace. So that much he will not allow anyone to touch it. He keeps it so nicely. All
You know,
Baba.
I'm thinking that some sculptures they make a model out of plaster, and then they cast it in bronze. Then they cast it in something that doesn't break and that doesn't end. So maybe this should also be carefully.
I don't think it will be possible now. Because plaster of Paris itself, it has very short life. Now, so many years when Baba had gone USA, that time it is made. But all the three are intact. And the third pair also, when I went to Dehradun, this
Yeah.
program, I saw there and they were not knowing what is it and how it is. So I told
Oh,
them
wow.
story of that. Then
Wow.
Dehradun also we see Baba's picture, many photos, Baba sitting on a sofa. It looks
Yes.
black and white, but
Yeah.
that sofa was given to my father by Bhagirath Tiwari. But that is actually, we see in picture is black and white, but it is deep green color. So Bhagirath Tiwari told him, now this springs and everything is rotten, you can take it out and use it and do any use of. What my father might have done, can you imagine? He took out all the things and he kept that sofa ulta so that no one can sit on it. It is Baba's sofa. And he used to keep all the mattresses on it so that the fulfill so much of height, more than your height, so no one can sit on that Baba's sofa. Now that sofa is with my younger sister. So he safeguarded Baba's things more than his life. That is what I was telling. He used to say all these things, but I think it's time for us. Or if there are
We have at least 15 minutes still to talk.
okay. Anyone wants to ask anything, say something, that will give little time and then we'll proceed further.
These stories are precious, very, very beautiful and touching, very, very deeply touching. Yeah, great love. Beautiful. Here, Masha.
Yeah, Masha.
You muted, darling. You muted.
Can you show us a picture of your father?
Oh.
Picture of father.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's, how can I show now?
You have a computer. What are you talking from? You're talking from an iPad?
Yeah, laptop.
You just have to hold it up.
Last time we had showed all those, na? I have to go through it.
No, wait. You have an iPad? You're talking in an iPad? What are you talking in?
I can tell you one thing. See this Meher Nazar or something, na? Google, Baba's photos are there, all the photos. If you type, na?
Okay.
Ahmednagar Baba lovers. And there are even what I have more than that, those are there with
Okay.
We Are Bade. The name is We Are Bade. But
Can you spell the name? Spell the name.
yeah. Because we have no time, and it was shown in first meeting. But anyway,
And you can look it up in the first video of her talk,
Okay.
yeah.
where she showed photos
Yeah,
of
that
him.
was
And,
1st June. Huh? First video was 1st June.
but you're going to spell the, oh, here the name is. You see the
Yeah.
name on the chat. You see, Bade, Bade.
I
Yeah.
think it was 1st June only, na? If I'm not wrong, first video was 1st June or before that.
Well, if she
First
types
June.
Meherkrupa, she will get all the information. Then she can go into each one that she wants to.
Okay.
I'm so sorry, Masha.
Oh, that's fine.
I
We
just
have
I
only
just
Baba photos displayed in the house, not even mother father's photo.
I
He
just
is in there, yeah?
remember I just remember seeing both of them, and her father is very saintly looking, very thin, and very quiet faced person, and her mother also. So you can imagine,
My
you know,
mother,
this.
also there are some photos with Baba.
Yeah, in that
Yeah.
first one,
So-
you showed both of them. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Or if I get from your number, then I can send, or your email, then I can.
Hold on. I'll put it in the.
I should have kept it ready. I'm sorry.
No, it's
It's
okay. I
okay.
was.
So when my sister was a kid of 3 months, eldest sister, her name is Meheranjali, and they went for Baba's darshan. Baba took her in his lap, and they were looking in each other's eyes constantly. And then Baba made this sign. The eldest one, she is in Pune now, and we don't know. Then someone interpreted, Baba says she has a very good fortune. They say she's unmarried. She had gone to Moscow uh, on behalf of Soviet embassy those days. Huh? That was the Iron Moscow before that Gorbachev and all those things. So she was in Moscow. She did her PhD there only. She used to celebrate Baba's birthday there. And her many birthdays were celebrated with Baba in Guru Prasad because of 2nd May. And then I was telling that Madhusudan, you all know about Baba went to Madhusudan's house surprisingly. So it so happened that Baba used to give home visits, and Madhusudan, as like my father, used to always avoid to invite Baba. And in his absence, Baba tells that we'll go to Madhusudan house today. And in advance, Subhadra was told, and they were told to make bhajia, whatever is in the house. Only that chickpea was there, so Baba asked them to make bhajia. And then what Baba does now, at that time my father was with them, so my father also had gone to see Baba, and Baba says, come on, let's go. No one can ask where and why. Baba says, come on, let's go. So big group with Baba. In that group, my father was also there when they visited Madhusudan house. So they all goes in 3-4 cars, and there is no way to reach the car till the house. He was staying in a very small place, small house, that through lanes, small lanes. So my father says that all the cars were stopped somewhere outside on the road, and all through lanes, very fast Baba was walking, and we were running after him. And then we all reached at Madhusudan's house. And Madhusudan was a good friend of my father. He used to tap on his back and say, Madhya was his name. He used to call him Madhya. Anyway, so they all go to their house, and the bhajia were made. And it was given by Baba as prasad to all. And little bhajia Baba asked to, you give little bhajia in a paper. I want to give it to women mandali. I want to take it to women mandali. And Baba took it. So in that group, my father was also there. So he says we were not knowing what's going on. Even Madhusudan didn't know. When he comes from office, he says a lot of crowd in front of his house. And he is not understanding how to go to his own home. And he asks, what's happened? Hey, you don't know? Meher Baba has come. Meher Baba has come. He goes and see Meher Baba has come to his own house. So my father used to tell that. And one more bhajia story I'll tell, that always he used to go and find out if he can see. It was 10 July, Madhusudan's birthday. Okay, that I was not knowing. This additional Asha Sote has given. Thank you, Asha Sote Kapu. So he goes to Ahmednagar and sees Bhagirath Tiwari, Kokila Tiwari, Bhagirath Tiwari. They were very dear. They was means as a Bhagirath Tiwari's story is very interesting. As a 7-year boy, sometime I'll join like this 7:30, and then we'll see to that story also, as we did on the book reading day. So he goes to Bhagirath Tiwari. He says, "Come with me," and they goes to a person who fries that bhajia. He had given special order, and they both take those bhajia and goes to Meherabad. And Baba was sitting with all the mandali people, group of people in lower Meherabad in that mandali hall. And when all the visits and chit chat and all that is over, then Baba calls everyone, come out. And how much? Not this much or this much. 2 tables were kept there. A sheet was spread on that, and a heap of bhajia. They had kept a heap of bhajia that Bhagirath Tiwari had made specifically, and a pot of tea. And Baba tells everyone, eat to your heart. There are bhajia and tea. Entertain yourself. So that was one incident he used to tell. And Bhagirath Tiwari was a person who used to provide the things, take it to Baba, take the things back from Baba to the other place and all that. So he also used to have backdoor entry to Guru Prasad. So he tells now that Babu is there, na? Rajan. Bhagirath Tiwari's son is there, Rajan Tiwari and Sringar Tiwari. They are in Ahmednagar.
Oh.
So he was telling the other day that if hall is packed, then my father used to take your father from back door to sit, make him sit near Baba's chair. That is what he was telling. And that one incident I was telling, that Baba got angry with him. So that will look fast, and then we'll stop there. So I asked him whether Baba was angry, and he tells that there was a meeting in Guru Prasad in Pune, and he was late for the meeting. It was a meeting for the few only for Pune center, and he had come in Baba's fold from Pune only. And as Baba had told to give the center contribution without fail to everyone, so he was till the end paying the Pune contribution, as well as Ahmad. When he shifted to Ahmednagar, he was giving the contribution to Ahmednagar center also. So he was invited for this Pune meeting. But when he goes there, the doors were closed because he was late. He will go by bus. Adi Kaka was standing outside the door. And then Adi Kaka tells him, hurry, 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 quickly, go inside. It has just started. So he goes inside, and Baba got very angry. Very angry Baba is. So I asked him, when Baba gets angry, how you felt? He says, if the earth gets in two parts and got me, it will be better, I thought.
Yeah.
You, as Baba's love, you cannot see or tolerate Baba's anger.
Yeah. Mhm.
So Baba demands, who sent you inside? Uh, if he tells Adi Kaka's name, it's not good. Doesn't good, nice, like telling someone's name. But Baba is asking. So he feels very bad in his heart. Not for Baba being angry, but because of him now Adi Kaka will get the Adi Kaka was called and Baba fired him also. And then my father feels so bad for him. And but Baba quickly used to change his mood. So Baba says, okay, as you have come, sit now. So he sits, but all the time, head down and gloomy. Otherwise, he will be all the time seeing Baba. But now he is very upset and looking all the time down. So Baba calls him after a while. He's very compassionate, so kind. So Baba calls him. What's that? And Baba asks him to touch his feet. He does. And no one was allowed at that time to touch Baba's feet. And then he says, as the dam broke, I started crying out.
Oh, Baba.
When Baba calls him lovingly, he puts his head in Baba's lap and cries and cries. And so much he cried out that Baba's sadra and Baba's clothes all got wet, completely wet. My father is not a person who will cry easily. We have never seen him crying. He lost his mother, he didn't cry. A scorpion stung directly on his head, he didn't even not did ooh or ouch or ah. He lost his own son, he didn't cry. But there he cried so much. And Baba kept putting his hand on his back. And he cried and had Baba's darshan. And then he pacified, became calm, and then Baba sends him to his seat. When he gets back to his seat, Subhadra, wife of Madhusudan, she says to him, Bade, you got such a golden opportunity. He is feeling bad for Baba's getting angry. He never got firing from Baba because these were the people who will read before they will never do what will not displease Baba. So, so she says, none of us is allowed to touch his feet. You got a very good opportunity. Yeah? She's telling to Dada. They were like friends. And Subhadra says to my father, you got nicely, you kept your head on in his lap. We never got that opportunity. No one is allowed to touch his feet. You got it was a golden opportunity for you in his firing. So that was an occasion.
That's a beautiful way, a beautiful time to close the
Yeah.
this beautiful, amazing
Just a minute. I found a picture of your dad, I think. So let me share, okay? It's a video, a whole video. Oh,
Oh, thank you
okay.
so much. You're so lovely.
right. let's see.
So lovely. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Can you see?
Yes. This is latter age. This is in Nasik.
Ah,
Namo was asking that day. This is Nasik.
uh-huh.
And this is a great photo. Very nice photo.
Mm,
Yeah.
it is.
Why
Yeah.
don't you put the video? I see it's a video. Why don't you put the
Oh,
video?
it is. Oh, we play a little bit. Okay, it's an hour and something, but we can play some.
He
Yeah,
tells
sure.
Oh, well, wait, no, you know what? I'm sorry. I have to stop and start again. I didn't click something. I'll do
Yeah,
it.
it is in Marathi. He's telling the Gadge Maharaj's story, and his BP had crossed 200 at that time. He was not well.
Oh,
But I insisted he shared, and it is, I think, published by Meher, the Nest of Love, Sankalp Meher.
we can hear a little. Now I think you can hear. I don't know if you want to hear a little.
तर त्या मेथीचं वर्णन बाबाने बच्चा आईला बिलगतो ना तसा आज गाडगे महाराजाला गाडगे महाराज म्हणायचे मला बिलगला होता
असं म्हटले बाबा.
बिलगला होता आणि त्याने त्याचं माझ्याकडून काम करून घेतलं
असं बोलले. तुम्ही होते का त्या भेटीच्या वेळेस तिथे?
मग आमच्या आधी काकांना त्यांचं काम झाल्यावर आधी काकांनी लगेच त्यांना घेतलं आणि गाडीत टाकून पाहिजे त्या ठिकाणी पोहोचवलं त्यांना. त्याच्यासाठी ते गेले. बाकी राहिलेले आम्हीच होतो ना. मग जरा मोकळं ढाकळं वातावरण. माझ्याकडे पाहून बाबा काय म्हणतात, हा आला त्याच्या कामाला पण माझ्याकडून दुसरंच काम करून घेतलं त्याने बरं का. आणि माझ्याकडे पाहून म्हणजे पर्टिक्युलरली माझ्या डोळ्यात डोळे करून विठ्ठलाला विठ्ठल भेटायला चालला आहे.
Thank you, Betty. Thank you, Betty.
पण ती विठ्ठलाला विठ्ठल भेटायला
Thank you,
चालला
Betty.
याची कोणा
Shadow, I can see you're laughing, Meherkrupa. I don't know where to stop.
Yeah.
Like,
Can you return us back to
yeah, I can do
screen?
that.
Yeah.
Let me
Yeah,
copy the.
this I had narrated, I think, last time, and this important line I had forgotten. That
Oh,
when Gadge Maharaj comes and my father was there, this is the same incident we had seen last time. Adi Kaka drops them in Baba's car. He's telling this important line I had forgotten. By seeing in my father's eyes, Baba said, Vitthal is going to meet Vitthal. My father's name is Vitthal. And Baba is telling him that he is going to see Vitthal. And Baba knows his name is Vitthal, that he is telling. This important line I had forgotten. This incident we had seen last time. He is telling in Marathi.
That's beautiful.
Naturally, when he tells, it has got some different.
Very beautiful. So
Thank you, Betty.
thank you, Meherkrupa, for this beauty that you brought to us in this very beautiful Zoom. And Betty, that was so nice to end it with a live photo of Meherkrupa's father. So you can see what a beautiful being he was, what a beautiful person, and how his whole aura was coming out. So, Meherkrupa, I understand that you have more stories and that you have not finished what you brought even for this one. So please do schedule with Angela another one, and we'll have the pleasure of hearing more of these very precious stories. So thank you very much. Ruthie is here. She has come early to be accepting. Betty is going to have a Zoom concert now. So we are looking forward. And
you would mind to start your concert with Baba's Aarti, if you
Yes.
don't mind.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah.
Anita Sharma, please sing Baba's Aarti quickly. Thank you so much, Namo, Betty, Masha, all of you, Daina, Jai Baba, and all my Indian Baba lover friends, family. We are all family. I don't feel you are something else. Jai Baba. Without wasting any time, thank you, Baba. And if any mistake, I'm really sorry. And thank you so much, Jai Baba. Anita Sharma will sing Aarti. Jai Baba. Avatar Meher Baba.
मेहर बाबा की जय. बुझावे नार जलत नीर कर कुद रत्न फरमातु छेलागी आश भक्तों ने के बख्शे नूर मातु अया मुर्शद मेहर बाबा चरण पर तुझ न धरिए सर खुदाना जात थी वाकिफ थई बैठो मेहरबा तू छे मालिक हकीकत नो तू आशिक भी न आरिफ भी तू छे दरी याए वहदत मारे पतनो होई तूफान तू अमोर रहे रब ने साले बख्शे ज्ञान इज़्ज़तनो के तुझ पर महात्मा ज्ञानी छने हो त्यारे रफा तू खुदा ना प्रेम नो प्यालो पिलावे मस्त हमने कर छे तुझ पर जान सदके साकिया आपी दे पयमा तू हमारी नाव भर दर तरावे तो हमें तरिए हमारा ना खुदा ऐ मेहर बाबा चैनी गे तू हमारा ना खुदा ऐ मेहर बाबा चैनी गे तू बुझावे नार जहलत नी कर खुद रत्न फरमा तू छेलागी आश भक्तों ने के बख्शे नूर ईमान तू अवतार मेहर बाबा की जय
अवतार मेहर बाबा
जय बाबा
जय, अवतार मेहर बाबा की
बाबा की जय
नाइस, थैंक यू, जय बाबा.
जय बाबा all of you जय बाबा
Sings ghazals nicely.
Oh, so beautiful. Thank you so much, Anita.
जय बाबा जय बाबा
Thank you. Wow.
She is from Dehradun. Her husband is
Thank
taking care of
you.
Manjri
Jai
Mafi.
Baba.
जय बाबा जय
Meher
बाबा
Mafi.
Jai
Jai Baba.
Baba.
Jai Baba.
जय मेहर बाबा
Thank you. Jai Baba.
जय
अवतार मेहर बाबा
मेहर
की
बाबा
जय.
की
Baba
जय
ki jai.
Jai Baba. Thank you, all. Thank you, Baba. Jai Baba.
Oh, thank you, Meherkrupa. I can't wait for the next next chapter. Beautiful. So I'm going to stop the share.
I just bought a bag of rice on sale at Walmart. And the rice is from Dehradun. I want to show you. It came in a beautiful bag, 20 pounds of basmati white rice. And of all things, from the foothills of the Himalayas, best Dehradun rice. Here
Oh,
it
you have to
is.
show us.
Baba.
Show us, Ralph. We can't
I'm
see it.
trying to show it to you. Yeah. Look at that beautiful. What's that deep blue, lovely blue package?
We're not seeing
Is
it.
that,
We don't see it,
oh,
Ralph.
you don't? Why not?
There. Oh, from there.
Isn't that a beautiful package? Can you see where it says there? Dehraduni rice. Dehraduni rice. Does that mean it's from Dehradun?
Wouldn't you think?
We
Ralph?
remember Baba's new life whenever Devadan is said.
Clearance sale. For us, it was about half price. Half price, yeah.
And Ralph is
Well,
coming
I
from
was
Texas.
glad to get it. It's very
Ralph?
good rice, yeah.
Ralph
Huh?
lives in, I'm telling them, you live in Texas, USA. This bag
Oh,
came
yeah, yeah. Right. Yeah.
from
Little bitty town in Texas from the foothills of the